Welcome to Pinnacle Homes and Projects. We welcome you to the 2025 financial year. We're starting our new year, and today is the day that we resume our operations officially. So last year, 2024, it was a year that we had committed to building Nutec houses. We called it building Nutec houses and bringing Nutec houses to the people. Unfortunately, the year was very bad for us at Pinnacle Homes and Projects. We did not manage to build as many Nutec houses as the ones that we had hoped for. However, we are a people that doesn't give up. We are always looking forward. So we believe that the sky is the limit. And we keep on believing in the beauty of our dreams, which is to provide the Nutec houses as an alternative housing solutions throughout South Africa to most of the people who otherwise cannot afford building brick houses. So the reason why we keep on coming on YouTube is to sensitize the market and to inform the market, educate the market, provide them with information so that they know that there is a product that is actually better compared to the brick, which is mostly expensive and out of the reach of many. A lot of people throughout South Africa, they have got plots that are just lying idle. They don't know what to do with them because the budgets, financial constraints of building a brick house are cumbersome. To build a brick house would need them a lot of loans and financial assistances from the financial institutions, like I've always alluded to. These would involve home loans, bonds, mortgages, and all those financial interventions that comes from the financial institutions. However, with the Nutec and timber frame houses, they are quite reasonable. For those people who like to follow the current affairs or the events that are happening in the world, I think most of you have noticed that there have been fire outbreaks in California in the United States of America, the second largest state in the United States of America, in Los Angeles and places like Santa Barbara, Sunset Beach, Bel Air, Beverly Hills, Pacific Palisades, and all those places that are within the precincts of the Los Angeles and California. There's been a lot of fires that have destroyed much of what was one of the most prestigious real estates in the world. But the question to ask for most of the people is, how is it that the fire was so powerful to destroy an entire city like LA? So the reason why it was like that is because in America, those are timber houses. So if the millionaires in America, the rich and the famous, we're talking of the Kardashian families, the Kim Kardashian families, the Will Smith of this world, all these famous people, the Oprah Winfreys, they are staying in wooden houses. It means that it is quite alternative that the Americans saw and decided long back ago to break. Unfortunately, here in South Africa, we follow the English model, so we still stuck, if I may say, we are still stuck with the brick. But it is not the only material that can be used for building. In China, they are doing a lot of prefab houses, prefabricated houses. And prefabs are also making an inroads here in South Africa. And if you go to other countries, Vibercrete is quite big, has an alternative as well. So we need to change the mindset. Of course, the countries like United States of America, Pacific, and the islands in the Oceania regions, let's say going to the West Indies, that region, there's quite a lot of hurricanes, tornadoes, and all these natural disasters. There's fires also that is happening. That tend to be a big problem with timber because when there's a lot of winds, with the plantations of trees that are around those areas, that gives the result that we saw in California. However, in South Africa, it is relatively well comparatively to the North America in terms of the weather and climatic conditions. So a Nutec house would live and would have a test of time in terms of the durability without any much of the problems that are faced in other regions of the world. For example, just to ask, when was the last earthquake or the last strong earthquake here in South Africa? When was the last cyclone that was very strong, or tornado or hurricane? You would find out that we do not have much of those in Southern Africa. But if you are in North America, of course, that's the challenge that those people would have, which is a very good example that happened in California. So I'm just giving a picture and painting a picture as to the disadvantages, the challenges that comes with these structures, because when there's fires in those parts of the world, then it's a big challenge, right? But here in South Africa, we do not experience much of those problems. And another thing to consider also is that in America, they built what looks like Nutec, but they are not really Nutec. They are actually timber houses, but they are built with timber that is cut to size and cladded to look, to give an exact look like the one that is the Nutec. I wish they can actually transition to the Nutec, because the Nutec is fire resistant. So that was going to minimize the damage that happened in the United States of America. So back to Pinnacle Homes and Projects. We are starting the year on a very positive note. We are very much positive that this is our year, and this is your year as our clients as well. So we're seeking a partnership. We're seeking a win-win situation. We're seeking to work with you. So we're coming with this video specifically to say, let's get into a partnership. Let's work together. The environment has not been favorable post-COVID. When the novel virus came into